And we're back to using ChatGPT, and this time I'm going to show you how you can use it to write blog posts. I always like to give him an idea of what I want in this specific chat. So I start with I want to write a blog post, then I give it the topic, let's say how to grow on YouTube, and then ChatGPT usually generates basic outlines or basic bullet point list of what would make good content. So in this case, a good blog post. And this way, every further question relates to this. So if we check this, for example, be consistent, create high quality, engaging content, optimize, and engage with your audience, all of this stuff will now be used when I dig deeper with a follow-up. So for example, give me 10 good titles for such a blog post. Let's say you have a specific keyword, and it's a good idea to have your main keyword in the headline when you write a blog post. So we want to have YouTube channel in it. So I make it more specific, give me titles that use the term or the keyword YouTube channel. And now I get only 10 ideas that have YouTube channel in them. So always make sure that you do that for your main keyword. You can combine them. So if you have more than one, or you want to have a longer keyword, just give me titles using the term YouTube channel and growing. And there you go, you get 10 headline ideas that definitely use these two terms. I'm fine with this one here, growing your YouTube channel, tips and strategies. So the next step is to make ChatGPT generate an outline for a blog post titled, and then I paste it. Depending on the topic, this outline might be very small or very big. You have to adjust it afterwards. For example, say get rid or make it only half as long, or make it twice the size, so make it more detailed, something like this. But I don't really like it. I want to have my keywords in it. So I'll just add the keyword YouTube to the outline whenever appropriate. And the outline will be generated again, and I can use that now for subheadlines. So for example, here Roman numeral 2 is not understand your audience, it's now understand your YouTube audience. So that way we have our keyword inside, which is always important when you create these blog posts. Another important prompt is to use rewrite or rephrase, and then in the style of. So in my case, we write the title going your YouTube channel, tips and strategies, in the style of, let's say, Buzzfeed. And then you get these typical Buzzfeed headlines. But in this case, it has only rephrased it once. So let me generate 10 more ideas in the same style. And you can not only do that to titles, but also to paragraphs, to your outline, to everything. This prompt is very powerful. Rewrite, rephrase, and then in the style of. Once you've got what you want, let's take this one here, be consistent on YouTube. I want an introduction first for a section. I'm gonna make it short. So write a short introduction for the chapter, section, whatever. Be consistent on YouTube for my blog post. And then this gets generated. And then you can use your outline and paste the specific paragraphs that were generated. Now let us move on, write around 200 words for the next subpoint of my outline. As always, make sure to add your keywords. For this subsection, I want consistency on YouTube to be the main keyword. So I'll add it here. Add the keyword, then my keyword in quotation marks whenever appropriate. For example, let us take the first sentence. Consistency on YouTube is now here at the start. And originally it was just consistency is one of the most important factors. So it has done a good job at adding it. Let me just pick one of these paragraphs. And you can say expand it. So maybe something is too short, just write expand on this paragraph and make it at least twice as long, and then paste it there. It works in the other direction as well. Maybe it's too long, so you want to make it more precise, more concise. You can always do that. Let me give you an example for it. Let's say I want to end my blog post with a call to action. And I want people to subscribe to my newsletter, which is about social media marketing. But this is way too long. I use this prompt, make it short and concise. And there you go. Instead of having like 10 lines, we only have 2 now. Another approach is to use an already existing article. I just typed something in to Google and I found this article on Founder. Just add rephrase the following paragraph, and then I paste the entire Founder paragraph. The first iteration might not be the best. It's very close to the original, at least whenever I've tried it. You can see that right here. It uses almost the same structure, the same wording. So again, use rephrase it again in the style of, for example, or let me use in a certain tone. Let me make it an academic tone. Or you can go wild here and let me just rephrase it again as if Dave Chappelle would have written it. So it's a totally different style now. And it's now, yo, listen up, YouTube is a big deal, blah blah blah. So even that works. Obviously this is not really usable in this specific example, but you get the idea. Just use rephrase or rewrite in the style of, in a certain tone. And that way you can copy paste content and then make it your own without having duplicate content. Instead of creating it from scratch, this would be another approach. And this is how you can use ChatGPT to write your blog posts. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.